Hey channel, Fernando from SkyFi Audio. Today I've got some great news to share with you. We are officially a McIntosh Reference Platinum dealer. A lot of you probably thought we were already a McIntosh dealer because we just absolutely love the brand. You've seen us restore stuff, you've seen us test and review, and we're all about McIntosh. As a matter of fact, if you look at that entire wall over there of vintage equipment, it's all restored McIntosh that we've done. So it was important for us as a growing company to actually become a dealer for McIntosh. It took about 2 years. It was an arduous process, as it is with really desirable brands. So we're pleased to finally be on board, and you're going to be hearing a lot from us, even more than usual, about McIntosh equipment. We are a reference platinum dealer, meaning that we are at the highest level. There's only 4 in North America, and if we were going to do this, we wanted to go all in. So we did. We've gone absolutely bonkers and became a platinum reference dealer. And that means a lot of things. One of them is that we're going to stock just about everything they make, all the way from these massive XRT 2Ks to the 2,000 watt amplifiers. We're going to have just about every piece they make in stock here for you to come audition and for you to purchase as well. So I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about it, talking about some of the pieces that have come in, and the brand, of course. So like with a lot of high-end brands in today's market, there are some sizable restrictions to dealers, and that is to protect the brand and to protect the dealers and to essentially give a better client experience. And McIntosh is one of them. Much like Rolex or Ferrari, there's some strict guidelines around it, and I want to go over that because we do a lot of YouTube and a lot of social media, and people are going to be asking. So McIntosh is a brand that you cannot ship. It has to be purchased in store, and that again is to protect dealers. There's a sizable investment that dealers make locally, and it's important that the clients support the local dealers, and that's what I encourage you to do. If you're outside of our market, please go ahead, and if you need any equipment from McIntosh, go ahead and contact your local dealer. There's a great dealer locator on McIntosh website. I'll put a link to that in the comments. And you could also call us if you want a referral to a really good dealer. We know a lot of them, so you can shortcut and get to the best ones by reaching out to us first. If you are an existing client of ours, or you are within reach of striking distance of our team, we can certainly support and supply equipment for you and do the installation. So that's a real easy way to engage with us. Then on our website, you're going to see listings for all these current McIntosh products, along with an MSRP. We're actually allowed to advertise the price on there at MSRP, but we cannot ship. So please don't ask, don't try to work an angle around it. If you're not able to come to our store, then you're not going to be a good client for us, a good fit. Now, if you live somewhere that's unsupported by any dealers, if you're out in the boondocks and cannot figure out how to do, give us a call. Let us troubleshoot with you and figure out how to get this product to you through whatever means we can find that is within McIntosh's guidelines. Now, if you're confused about this, we do have a link in our website explaining the policies, because they're not there just to protect the dealers, but also consumers. You don't want to be buying this expensive stuff from sketchy dealers or gray markets or resellers where the warranty is not going to be valid. And that would be a bummer if you bought one of these beautiful pieces and you had issues months later and were actually not supported. That would be terrible for you guys. So let's all try to stick to this. Now, stuff comes in every day. Since we signed up, we get a pallet or 2 of these every day so far, and we've got the greatest stuff coming in. So excited, and I'll give you sort of like a taste of it. So here's a C2700. That's our current second from the top tube preamp. Love this piece. It has a built-in DAC that is upgradable. Big fan. That's one of their best sellers. I've been waiting for this piece ever since it was announced last year, the MCD 12000. This is a crazy flagship CD player. There are not a lot of CD players being manufactured every day, so it was a gutsy move for McIntosh to do something this big and this crazy, and I'm super looking forward to doing a review on this piece. Above it is one of my favorite pieces, and I realize I keep saying that, but I suspect I have a lot of them. The MP 1100. This was a great seller when it first came out. It's kind of leveled off a bit. But super quiet and wonderful phono preamp, all tube from McIntosh. Let's see, this is our C1100. It's going to get upgraded to the C12000, which is the new flagship 2-piece preamp. in the same look as the CD player with the rack handles and stuff. Over here to the right, of course, are 2 kW monoblock amplifiers. This behemoth to power one of those speakers. So yes, that is one amplifier in 3 boxes at 2,000 watts, powering the XRT speakers, line arrays to the right. One of the best sellers as well from McIntosh, MA352. I did a video on this last week. I'll put a link as well below if you're interested. I compared the 252 to the 352 integrated amplifier. Great form factor. It's got the meters, it's got the tubes. It's pretty much all you want. Great starter piece or a simple one-piece solution for somebody. MT5 turntable. This is their second bestseller, I believe, in the turntable range. These are super hard to get still. Production delays are still holding these back. We've got a couple of MT5s, at least 2, maybe 3. So if you're looking for one, this might be the only place you can get one right now. And we've ordered every turntable. I love their pieces. Here we've got the MTI 100. This is an integrated turntable that is a one-piece solution. I'm going to do a video on this one as well because it's a pretty innovative product. And then big monoblocks here, 1.25 kWs. That's 1,250 watts. And 611 monoblocks. These are 600 watt monoblocks. And we've got them. We've got the 901s in the way. We've got the new hybrid drive, I think 4 ones, the MC462. So we're going to have pretty much every amplifier that they're known for. And then integrated amps. I don't have a lot right now. Integrated amps are really hard to keep in stock. Even if you go to our vintage pre-owned line, there's really just not a lot here. We've got an MA5200, which is 1 generation old. I've got an MA6300, which is 2 or 3 generations old, and not much else. We can't seem to keep integrated amps in stock. And check it out, just as I'm doing this video, there's at least 1 or 2 Mac pieces on the UPS truck and something from Project. Oh, there's my M3, the 4-door sedan. Super cool car. All right, another integrated here, MA5300. This is their smallest of the conventional form factors. It is here set up in our test bench where we long-term test stuff that we restored. And down below, I've got a MR78, beautiful piece here, fully restored by in-house guru Ben Hayes. And to the left of it is a 2505 that's also been reconditioned. And they're sitting here doing some long-term testing so that they leave here in perfect working condition. And then check this out. I quickly put together this little system here utilizing the C22 reissue. This is current production, even though it looks vintage, C22 tube preamp. Got a beautiful phono section in it and a great vintage look. MC275 right below it, that's current generation in a little walnut rack with these heresies from Klipsch. Talk about a great system here. If you are new to hi-fi, you've got some money to burn and want to quickly get to a final solution, just copy this system. You cannot go wrong. C22, MC275, and Klipsch heresies. Now the turntable is a bit esoteric for this system. I'll pick something a little differently here. This is a Fikert analog, a woodpecker. It's a little exotic. This might be better with a vintage Thorns TD126, which I just finished up. It's nowhere handy. Or even here, a Lin LP12. That would look killer with that system. Here's an LP12 with an ETOC toner. All right, moving back this way, we've got the RS250 wireless loudspeaker system. This is a cool Bluetooth all-in-one system. I'll crack this up so we can have a look at it. Back here, I see the XRT 100s. That's their floor standing speaker. And then let me show you something cool. This is more into the collector realm. This is the 60th anniversary MC75 monoblocks commemorating the 1949 to 2009, which is 60 years. This is in a gold finish, very collectible. I've got 2 sets of these. Right now they are powering our Scalas from Klipsch. Great combination. MC275s with a Scalas. Another collectible jewel here. This is the anniversary edition of the MC275. Ben is sorting out a little bit of a noise that we picked up on the balanced inputs. I think we've got a bad relay somewhere in here. So we're waiting on parts for that, but this is a highly collectible piece to hope to have ready in the next couple of weeks. Here we got Ben, tube extraordinaire, working on a, tell us, Ben.
So this is a Mac 1500. This is, as far as I know, the earliest Mac receiver, and we haven't dealt with this one yet. It's a 7591 output stage, so it's a tube output, probably about 25 watts into 8 ohms, and it's got a full tube tuner in it as well. So it's a tube tuner, tube output stage, and we're hoping that it's got kind of the character of an MC225 or an MA230.
So I think the tubes will go back here on this bottom.
Yep, yeah, I've got them removed for testing. So the tubes, there's 4 of them that live back here, and then underneath this plate you have individual bias adjustment. So it's most reminiscent of the MA230 so far.
Cool. We were visiting our friends at Audio Classics a few weeks back, and we saw one of these, and I said, holy cow, I don't think we've ever had a 1500 before. So we went and scoured the internet and found this one. It's got a really unusual faceplate on it that we don't really see, where it's got this brushed or satin aluminum on top of the typical gold vintage one. So be on the lookout for this in the next coming weeks. The last thing I want to talk about is really the status of our videos on YouTube. I noticed over the last month or so, sadly, our views have dropped off. I mean, completely dropped off. We would get 40 to 100,000 views in our videos. Now we're getting 4,000. And I suspect it's something to do with YouTube's algorithm. Somehow we've done something to trigger a sort of downgrade within the YouTube platform. It's sad, it's demotivating. I used to put a lot of effort into the videos, and it's kind of taken the wind out of my sails. So I ask you, please, 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 if you can help get us back on track to keep these videos coming, a like and subscribe, a comment below. If you saw something that you want me to review ahead of the other pieces, please let me know below. And give us feedback. That'll kind of keep us motivated and hopefully keep bringing these videos to you. Signing off from SkyFi Audio. SkyFiAudio.com is our website. I appreciate you watching. Thanks, guys.